Hi guys, so last week I was at VidCon, and while everything pretty much was awesome, one of the definite highlights for me was the Women on YouTube workshop. We got to break into groups and just all share together what kinds of issues are facing women on YouTube, and if you want to watch the whole thing, Paul Roth actually filmed the group that I was in, and you can go watch it over here. My group talked a lot about intersectionality, which made me so happy. And at the end of the session, we all kind of came back to the large group. We're talking about how we can take like the positive energy that came out of that session and being like, yeah, women can do anything, and just moving it forward. So a Facebook group got started, which I will link below, for women creators to come together and support each other and work on projects together. And also, Brie May created a tag for women on YouTube, which is what I'm doing right now. 1. Why did you join YouTube, and how would you categorize your content / style? This channel I started in 2011 because I wanted to get better at drawing, and I thought that if I uploaded like a time-lapse drawing video every single day, I would get better. I never got better. That's when I found out how cool like the community part of YouTube could be, so I stuck around and I started doing kind of the format that I'm doing now for Vita 2014. Question 2, what are your dreams or goals for your future as a content creator, and are there any big projects that you want to work on in the future? I have 2 projects that I want to work on. One is a channel about linguistics. It was maybe my favorite subject that I ever studied, but I didn't study it nearly as long as I would have liked to, so want to learn more and have you guys learn with me. And there's another super secret project that is not real enough for me to tell you about yet, but it'll happen. One of you knows. Oh, it's so annoying when people do that. 3, are there any unique challenges you faced as a woman on this very public internet platform? How do you deal with them? Sometimes I do get sexist comments, but I still think for the most part I'm small enough that trolls don't really find me. I did make a video for Yes All Women last year that drew immense amounts of hate, but I just don't engage. I probably actually get more racist comments than I get sexist ones. It's tough to know where the line is though, right? Because sometimes I do wonder if being a woman makes people take my content less seriously or be less receptive to what I have to say, but I don't know because they're not watching. Question 4, which of your videos has given you the most satisfaction? My Product for Awesome video for 2014, because that was the first time I ever really spoke about race on my channel, and it's important to talk about and it's a big part of my experience, so I'm glad that I found my voice on that topic. Another one is my video on imposter syndrome, because I ended up getting really positive feedback on that from people that said it helped them, and that was kind of the first time I realized that I could use what I'm making to not just kind of like process my own thoughts, but to build empathy and understanding in other people and make them feel less alone. And when I manage to make that connection, it just feels really good. And 3 is my Creative Friends series. It's not very popular, but I really like making it, and it's been pretty enlightening for me as somebody who just feels a lot of despair about not being good enough at things. That's just kind of how everybody feels. Question 5. What advice would you give other women and girls on YouTube? Don't care about how many dudes are watching you. When I first started out, I used to look at my analytics and be like, oh man, this is like 65% women and only 35% men, and that's terrible. Nobody's gonna take me seriously. But like, why not be a women-oriented channel? Women are great. You don't need men to like it to be making legitimate stuff. I mean, if they do, it's fine. Like, 18% of you guys out there are dudes. But I don't think that being recognized by men should be the mark of success. The other thing is like, use the shit out of the block button. If you leave me a racist or a sexist comment, instantly you're gonna be blocked. I don't really care to engage with you. I don't really need to make a space for you on my channel. Blocked, goodbye. And I think that's been really good for my mental health as a creator. So just don't even give them the space. Question 6. If your subscribers only walk away from your channel having absorbed one thing, what would you want it to be? God damn it, babies, you've got to be kind. Question 7. Who are 3 female YouTubers who you would recommend your subscribers check out, and what do you admire about them? Gonna get that promo to my friends. 1 is Rowan Alice. She's doing this really cool, like, queer feminist media commentary stuff, and she's just one of the smartest people out there, and just very cool and witty and brilliant besides that. and I know she shouted me out in her Women on YouTube tag video, so if you came here from her channel, hi, welcome, thank you, Rowan. Second person I recommend you check out is my friend Miriam. Her channel is Zentoro. She makes environmental activism, educational stuff, and she's a really unique voice in the education side of YouTube, which are mostly, if you haven't noticed, white guys. And number 3 is my dear friend Catherine at Pure Catherine. She doesn't vlog a ton, but she's doing Vita right now, so it's a good time to go check her out. I love her because she is one of the most supportive and kind and generous people you will ever come across in your entire life. When we talk about this whole Women on YouTube movement, we're trying to figure out how we can lift each other up. And there's just nobody who's better at lifting other people up than Catherine. And the last question is, who do you tag? So when I was at the Women on YouTube workshop, I grabbed a bunch of business cards, traded them with a bunch of girls, and haven't gone and checked out their channels yet. So I'm gonna tag all of them as a way for me to go remember to check out their channels. So we have probably Sarah, we have L. Howard or Sparkles and Such 26, got Laura Queller. Oh, this is that girl. Okay, so I talked to her and she was super sweet. She does like fashion and beauty stuff. Facing, KC. Abigail, and she spells it ABUHGAYUL, so enunciate that shit. Betty Chen at Articulations. Oh, I got Abigail's card twice. Robin Epley of Drunk Austin. This is my hotel room key. Topless Topics, fighting for equal treatment one video at a time. And finally, Melissa Sutton, youtube.com/historybeauty. All of you ladies are tagged, as well as like anybody else who's a woman watching this channel right now. I can't wait to see all of the great things you have to say about being a lady on YouTube. I will see you next week. Goodbye.